Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jordan Westburg stepping in for the Rangers. Check swing, no appeal. Ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's outside. Out. And now 2-0.
Nope. Outside.
That clips the corner. Runner on the go. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score and the Rangers take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Ripped to short. Lawler tossed to first. One out in the top of the first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Inside ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The count is full.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Aranda tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one. He's out. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Hunter Green.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Colton Cowser leading things off and takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Yandy Diaz digs in for the Guardians. That one at triple digits. Green, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And that's outside.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Byron Buxton. And that one wrapped foul. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That's a ball.
Next offering is down low. And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Mize back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air, right field, Noel sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dominic Canzone, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering down low and in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one missing inside. And it's fouled away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down looking. So up next, Jake Burger. That misses.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
Inside.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Noel on his way over. Nabs it. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. Bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Eugenio Suarez. Canzone hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Jhonkensy Noel, the next to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. This is Joey Bart. Swinging a foul out of play. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cameron Meisner. That's in there. 0-1. And that one clips the corner. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one ripped to left, and that's just foul. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses,
that's ball 4.
so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Back up oh, that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Up next for the Rangers, Jordan Westburg. Doubled his first time up. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1 so far.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Oh, right to the backstop. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. It's 2-0. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one ripped. That's back. Going, gone. And they add on. It's 4-0. One down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That one fouled hard the other way. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser pulls it down. The relay, throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, and now the rookie second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Man at second. Just missed. Canzone makes the grab, 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Jordan Lawler. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. On the ground, Westburg on the run, sends it over to first. On target, he got him. Nice play. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Colton Cowser. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside,
ball one.
1-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Two
Just
strikes.
not able to catch up to that velocity.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Higashioka up with it to
He's out.
first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now Kyle Higashioka. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between
outside.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the
ball two.
best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, nice grab. Jump throw across his body.
He's
On the
out.
money, nice play. So digging in, Jake Berger. He's 0 for 1. Swing at a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner at first with 2 away. Cameron Meisner will hit next. Walked his first time. To the right side, Keishel gets it to first, and the inning is over. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
You know, these Guardians, a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Byron Buxton digs in for the Guardians.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a
0-2.
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
To first, and he beats it.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Man at first, Eugenio Suarez digs in for the Guardians.
Well, right now, this battery is
0-1.
seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often.
Nope,
so,
that's inside.
got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one in triple digits.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity.
off the plate.
They're doing
Ball
that
two.
right here.
Buxton leads off first with 1 away. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Could be a
0-1's
chance
the
here
count.
for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And that's
Ball 1.
downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Now a
Ball
check
2.
swing, but he held up.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble,
That's ball
but
3.
you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Squeezes it. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And next is the Guardians catcher, Joey Bart. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he blows that one by him at 100.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that
That's a
one
ball.
missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined into right. And it gets by him. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of
that's
staying
out.
tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Next
That's
offering
out.
misses. 2-0. Swings through that one. 2
2
outs.
balls, 1 strike.
And 1 in scoring position. Next
That's ball
offering
3.
upstairs. And a strike right
2.
through there. That one at triple digits.
I got 3 and 2.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Miguel Andujar. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kjerstad makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter, Heston Kjerstad. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really
That's ball
stands
2.
out to me is how they've only struck out 1
2-0.
time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Late swing, foul to the left.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time.
He's
That's a
safe.
leadoff double. Next up for Texas, Jordan Westberg. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Porter Hodge.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings and misses. And now it's even
I
1
got
and
1 ball,
1.
1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Noel brings it in. 1 away. Here's Rowdy Tellez. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Tied at 4.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That
I
one
got 3 and
missed.
0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things.
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 2. Just
that's
missed.
just out.
Misses
2-0.
again, 5 in a row.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The relay to second, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play. So next to hit for Texas, Jonathan Aranda. And the first
plate,
pitch
ball
misses
1.
for ball 1. Kjerstad at third. Stanton on at first with 2 down. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jordan Lawler. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. So now 1-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2 balls.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-4. Meisner makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So up next, Byron Buxton.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. 2 outs. Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
That ball's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here in Cleveland, now here is Kyle Higashioka. Hodge back to work. Fought off foul. Swung on, belted. Noel on a dead sprint, racing back. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Colby Allard gets handed the right. Out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So 2 balls and no strikes with the go-ahead run at the plate. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Ball inside.
And fouled off. Hit in the air out to center field. And there's one away. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Higashioka on second. Berger over at first with 1 away.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cowser in position. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Curse. Swings through it for strike one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one is inside. Smash to the left side. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Eugenio Suarez. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a foul ball. Beck on the move. And there's one down. And up next for Cleveland, Joey Bart. Westberg to second. There's one on to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Jordan Westberg.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Santana.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's inside. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. Here's Lawler for 1. To Diaz. That's 2. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ground ball, left side. Suarez, throw to first in time. That's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Fires across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Jordan Lawler. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We're in the top of the 8th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 balls,
in the
no
dirt,
strikes.
And the runner holds. Right through there for a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Runner on the move, and that one fouled off. Runner on the go again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner goes again. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Diaz. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is outside. That clips the corner.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Rip to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Now 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Thomas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Colton Cowser. And that is out of play. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the...
There's one. He's out. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Buxton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Zach Kelly comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And he takes a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Buxton raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Up next for the Rangers, Wilson Contreras. Check swing went around. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a